Mike, but it's inconceivable to me that anybody would ever commit that crime. So whether it's Mr. Simpson or anybody else, the sheer act itself denotes something that's far beyond our understanding.
Thank you for your help.
I'll say. Thanks, Mike. Now we turn to Lyndall Marks in Chicago, who picks up the trail of O.J. Simpson. Lyndall?
Jim, there are as many unanswered questions here in Chicago as there are in Los Angeles. What we do know is that O.J. Simpson arrived off his American Airlines flight here at O'Hare Airport in the early hours of Monday morning. He walked down this concourse to the baggage claim, and that's where the mystery continues. What did O.J. Simpson have in his bags? Could possible evidence have been transported away from a murder scene? And perhaps brought here? In one of the strangest twists in this investigation, late yesterday afternoon, police searched this vacant wooded lot, which is just across from the hotel where Simpson stayed. Los Angeles Police Detective Sergeant Bert Looper says he received an anonymous tip that there might be some evidence here, perhaps a weapon. He searched for hours with local Chicago police who worked with metal detectors.
Yes, I do know what I'm looking for, whether it be an object or any other piece of evidence that might come up.
And according to published reports, police say that a patron at this gas station saw a man fitting O.J. Simpson's description in the wooded lot Monday.
I'm not going to answer any questions as to what I was looking for.
Early Monday morning, Simpson checked into the O'Hare Plaza Hotel, just 3 miles from the airport. It's still unclear how he got there, whether he rented a car or took a bus or taxi. But whatever happened in room 915 in the few hours that he stayed in this hotel was of great interest to police. The room was sealed and examined for several hours. Local reporter Mike Parker of WBBM TV got this exclusive footage.
The room, by the time we got there, had been unsealed by Chicago police, was no longer an official crime scene. And after that, the housekeeping people had gone in and had totally cleaned it up.
Sometime during his 2-hour stay at the O'Hare Plaza Hotel, Simpson received a call from police telling him his ex-wife had been found dead. Phone records show that before checking out, Simpson made at least 10 phone calls from this room, including one to his then attorney, Mr. Weitzman. And in the bathroom of room 915, there are still some questions about the broken glass found in this sink and the towels that police say were spotted with Simpson's blood.
I believe Mr. Weitzman, his former lawyer, stated that Mr. Simpson, in anguish and dismay over learning of his wife's death, had somehow shattered the glass in his hand. It's a mystery.
When the mystery is solved, there is one unthinkable prospect. If O.J. Simpson is convicted of first-degree murder, in the state of California, he could get the death penalty. Just ahead.
With all the attention focused on O.J., people might lose sight of the tragedy of the victims.
It's not about O.J. right now. It's about the people that are dead. That's where the value lies. It's not about the commercials he might not get if he's found or not guilty. It's about the people that have lost their lives.
Just yesterday, O.J. Simpson appeared the grieving husband, but police investigators had already gathered mountains of evidence against him. Evidence that has allegedly labeled the sports legend a cold-blooded killer. Even as early as this morning, O.J.'s family was standing by him, and his fans were displaying their support outside his mansion.
My heart just sort of dropped to the floor, and it's been that way ever since Monday when I first heard it. And it's devastating. It's devastating because of the person. You know, when you know someone, you're close to someone, it hurts even more.
As the victims were laid to rest, police were putting the finishing touches on their case. The LAPD waited until after the funerals to move in. Among the latest developments, a new witness against the football star, a jogger, who's said to have told police she saw a car closely resembling O.J.'s near the crime scene that night. Also, there are unconfirmed reports that police found not only O.J.'s blood type at the death scene, but traces of his skin. And the indictment says the murder weapon's been found. It's allegedly a knife. And detectives are said to have found a bloodied ski mask. The investigation reached from Los Angeles all the way to Chicago, where a wooded area was searched.
Everything has to be discovered and uncovered and everything else. And once all that play out, I have confidence in the legal system, hopefully, that the right things will be done.
People all over the country are now asking, could this seemingly gentle pitchman, a man that displayed such a popular big screen sense of humor, really be responsible for such a grisly crime? It's hard to imagine. But these police reports filed back in 1989 should have been an early warning sign. This is a domestic violence complaint filed by his ex-wife. The officer who responded to the Simpson home describes a half-clothed, badly beaten Nicole Simpson who collapsed at the front gate crying, "He's going to kill me." OJ yelled to police, "I got 2 women, and I don't want that woman in my bed anymore."
Juice takes care of his friends.
It's no secret that OJ was a ladies' man, even during his marriage. Here he is on the set of one of his movies, acting the flirt.
Admission is not going to cost the guys anything. The girls just
Forget about it.
OJ was often seen with various beauties at his side. Socialite Vicki Robinson was with him at a party the night before the murders. On his arm, a stunning brunette.
You just wouldn't expect it from him. He was so charming and outgoing and was shaking hands with everyone. You just wouldn't think that 24 hours later, his ex-wife would be found dead.
Police in Los Angeles have now turned over all their evidence to the district attorney's office, evidence that would be used at trial. Included what was found here in Chicago. Detectives there left no stone unturned, literally. This wooded area is directly behind the hotel where OJ briefly stayed the morning after the murder. A witness called in to say he saw a man resembling OJ in this area early that day. Police spent hours collecting samples from the football star's room and going over the phone calls he made that morning.
In this business, we are as thorough as we absolutely can, and we certainly want to explore every possibility.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah.
Have you been a good boy?
Yeah.
You do everything your mom and dad ask you to do?
This was the OJ Simpson family as it once was. Christmas time, 1993. The couple had been officially divorced for 2 months here, but they came together for a Christmas shopping excursion at an upscale Beverly Hills mall. Friends say that's the way it was. They always came together for the children.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
But it can never be that way again. The children have lost their mother forever, and their father has been charged in her brutal killing.
Thanks, Doug. We will have more on the Simpson